It's not really coming up yet, but making the clouds brighter. A little bit of dew on the roof. A little bit of dew on the windows on the Tahoe over there. Becky's car's parked close enough to the building. It probably don't have any. I don't see any. Oh, yeah, there is on the sunroof, moonroof, whatever it's called. I found that mat on the road here a week or two ago. Figured that was a good place to park your car, because I can get one of the floor jacks started underneath there, and it'll be on the mat, so I can get it in place easier, and I don't have to kneel on the gravel to get that damn tire off. Yeah. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. We've been really lucky for a long time. Very rarely end up with a flat. Not sure why. Not going to argue about it either. I mean, even on this thing. So, Chad, we were talking about tire prices in the comments last night. What do you think? And this one actually has a bad tire on this side. Dad was still alive last time it was fixed, and the tire guy didn't want to fix it. And I said, look, I got 50 acres left to go planting. We're done planting. Otherwise, I'm waiting for a week to get a tire. And he says, okay. I mean, he's a close friend too. And he says, okay, I'll fix it, but promise me you're going to get tires. I promised him we're going to get tires. I just didn't promise him when. So, cows haven't come in. Steers are fed. Dogs are fed. Get a glimpse of him while you can. He's been a bad boy, so he gets out to eat breakfast and gets to go back to his pen, rather than getting my boot up his butt and his butt shoved up between his ears. We can discuss that at a different time. She's pointing to Oma's coming. She was over at the house. Huh. Turkey butt. Got you. I think she's full of piss and vinegar this morning.
I love your outfit.
Look at that.
Ricky, you came just in time because literally I just got out of bed and walked out the door.
That's because Becky doesn't get up till after the sun's up.
Well, now, see, I was looking
Where
at
you
the
going?
time and I saw my dad. I'm like, she's going to start following me soon.
Yeah, just don't push your way out that door. On this edition of Stupid Human Tricks.
What's she doing?
It's been a while since you've seen her on that, in that, whatever. My legs in the way.
Was that fun?
Becky just said she played with it yesterday. And
No,
had a
no, a
blast.
couple days
Oh, a
ago.
couple
Are you
days
gonna
ago.
take a nap there?
She's leaning against my foot,
I
so I
love you.
can't move.
Be good.
And Booger's got to get to work, so I still need
Hours
to.
of entertainment.
I still need to go take a freaking tire and wheel off the car.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got ready to
Thank you
put
for
the
nuts this morning.
moisture tester stuff on the
She was up at
baler, and
like 11:30.
tried marking holes, and two of the holes didn't mark, so yeah, I gave up. Got Mom's
You
paper.
know
and
it's because there's
Then Brooke was here.
And I think she has
Hey,
allergies
kid.
on top of that.
Nothing was
Lately.
sitting her. Tried taking her.
Are you sure?
That wasn't working.
Found one twin. There's the other one. When I started to feed, he was in front of those gates into the newer storage between the hot wire and the gate. But he came back out. Not everybody's in, otherwise it'd be about half full. But all these girls are here anyway. And babies. Huh. Yeah, you're in the wrong spot, kid. You can't quite reach the grain that's in it there. If you go down a little ways, you can. And the heifer walking this way. Where'd that twin go? Because that's not him. Must be up by the, yeah, he's by the water trough because I see the water rippling. Oh well. Finally got Becky's wheel off. And they're all in, so get them fed. I couldn't forget to get these girls. Oh, there she is. Good morning, Brent Pratt. Good morning, Cowboy. Good morning, Ruby. Good morning, the rest of you little girls. Cowboy, would you like breakfast? You want some breakfast, bud? Want some breakfast? Yeah? Huh? You got crap in your eyeball. There you go. On your eyelashes, anyway. Good morning, Brat. Okay. I'll get you some food then. Got my holes in for the moisture tester plate. And I was brushing the chips off of there. And oh, hey, yeah, okay, they'll fall through there. I can blow them out. Guess what? Magnet sensor. Duh. Oops. There's some crimson that's been swathed. Ty said it was swathed. There's a patch of grass behind me. They got a swath too. And that right there's a patch of grass that they're currently swathing. So, it is getting closer. In that white Tahoe, which they learned to drive. Fastest we've gone is 50, but they said at the stop sign to get on the highway forever. Waited for the cars that were half a mile away. It's like, really? They got a 90-degree corner to take before they're where you're at, and you're going to wait for them. And we still don't know what they're going to do to the highway. They got like a 4-mile stretch of it's going to be closed for most of next week. And now they got all these little temporary reflectors on the lines and every corner and stuff. You know, the corner markers, the arrows. And I just saw a guy way back there with a weed eater from the State Department. He weed eated along a culvert. So I don't know if their plan is to replace the culvert or what, but they've got it closed from right behind me to almost back to the farm. It's like, really? Not that far after getting Becky's tire on and all that stuff, of course. I was off a little, and little screws, they don't take much to be off. Those are number 8s. So I just drilled them out the next size up. Fits right in. Bad thing is the longer ones are carriage bolts. Here, see if we can get so you can see what it looks like. And on the other baler where we didn't use that plastic plate because it had the bale skis in it, we had washers stacked on them to get them pushed out so they'd actually make good contact with the bale to read moisture. Well, to get the washers on, we rounded the corners off on those, so they didn't want to tighten all the way up and hold. That's why, if you notice, there's slots in the end. I went to cut the slots, and I grabbed the light that we had over there, because it does have a plug-in on the bottom. And the second I turned the grinder on, the grinder went, ding, and that was it. And I turned one of the lights on, and the light went flicker, and that was it. I don't know if there's a fuse in there or what. All I do know is it wasn't a breaker in the shop. Shouldn't have been anyway. So, and it's already 80 degrees and it isn't even quite time for lunch yet. But I need to go cool off, so I'm going to do that. My wire protected coming out, going in. Ready to figure it up there. On the other machine, we ran that wire down roughly this height all the way down the side of the machine. But this one, where we come down in that upright, this moves. And when we start a bale out, it can be over there quite a ways. So I gotta leave, I think, about that much extra, which I don't really like, but I think that's what we're gonna do. And the other one, they used flange bolts to hold the bale skis in. So like every foot or so, they were self-drilling or self-tapping flange bolts. About every foot or so, you had one sticking out. So we had it all, nicely strapped up to those. Can't do it on this one. So, yeah, get it figured out, get it done. It's already, I think, over 90, and it's not even 130 yet. sucks in here. It's actually, I know it's over 90 outside because it's just shy of 90 in here, and it's cooler in here than it is outside. Wonderful. Oh, there it is. I bent that one a little bit. I went to tighten this one and didn't realize this one was pinched in between the washers on that one. Ended up cutting those off with a bolt cutter, so I probably should sneak in there and knock the sharp edge off. And maybe put a few things away. So he's seen most of the day. He didn't see the damn near 2 hours I was on the phone talking about protein tubs and a different mineral. See what we can do there somehow, some way. Outfit we get the tubs from. The guy we deal with, he's the logistics end of the company, and his dad's the brains, mad scientist, whatever you want to call him. I don't know if he says he's worked with nutritionalists. I don't know if he is a nutritionalist or not, but the tubs they got right now, Oregon State University Dairy is using them, and they were supposed to, we got the last of the other tubs that they were peddling, is what it comes down to. So anyway, I talked to Jay, who's the one we deal with. Prices are reasonable. They're only 125 pound tub, but $102. And they are actually made by Sweet Licks. And what Jerry worked with them, he worked with them for a couple months before they hammered out a deal. He said basically they are a Sweet Licks breeding / dry dairy cow tub, and then he's got them adding stuff to them that he wanted to add to them that helps this part of the country. And talked about mineral. Oh, dogs are sneaking up on me, making the chain rattle at the front of the bin. I was wondering what I was hearing. They call it a 612 mineral blend. We discussed that, what he's got in it. Sounds pretty good to me. So hopefully next week, if either Ty or I get the chance to get down there, we're going to get what they got for tubs and get a couple bags of mineral. And he says they put 18% salt in there to help them want to eat the mineral. And we discussed the garlic thing, and he wasn't opposed to us mixing the garlic in with the mineral. We're just going to take the salt away. So their only source of salt is going to be the mineral. And Ty took this apart, took the tester to it. Ground has continuity to the plug. The hot wire has continuity plug. The neutral wire does not. And I'm not sure where all it goes. I would not think that it would go through any of this stuff. So I'm thinking maybe it's just bad right there. I got to finish taking it apart to see, and I'm not going to do that right now. Ty just left. Brooke got off early, but she still got to wait around for Matt. So Becky took Blakely back, and then Becky and I are going to go have dinner with Ty tonight. Her last night house sitting. So that's what I know. And this thing, parts we need, none of them are going to be here till probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Which means maybe we can get caught up on something else. And the one guy that we bail for, he cuts and rakes it. He cut his hay today and broke a piece on his mower. He got one of those 3-point disc mowers. And I'm hoping I can get him back in here close enough to the welder, because he wants me to do some welding on it. Yeah, I got enough cord. I can drag the welder out there. Weld a piece back on before he unhooks it, because it doesn't sound like it's going to be fun afterwards. So anyway, that's our day. So thanks for watching, Rainy. It's too freaking hot. And we'll see what tomorrow brings.